Well, hello everyone. Meiji here. Today we'll be playing Captive Under Floor 7. Let me just remove that preferences first. Supposedly, I was going to revisit a game now, which is already like 2 years. Already, like, unfortunately, a week. A lot of weeks now, onto like anniversary. But yeah. After this, and because I still have to eat anyway, of like, I've been missing like my breakfast, so my early breakfast time. So yeah. So what this game about is basically like uh, you got stuck in like the main character just got stuck into like the seventh floor of a hotel with their ex lover and can't leave until they make up. They make up. So yeah, it is part of like still with the still with the Kiss Jam, I guess. That's I remember like this year still with the Kiss Jam. Yeah, 2026. The like I played a game before on the same jam before, but like on the past year, which is this winter of ours, and yeah, if you remember that, yeah. I also just revisit recently about that game for the new updates and as well like the Steam release. Anyway, without further ado, like let's just start the game. Okay, Q. Maybe in the end you were right. I couldn't save you. Nobody in this world could save you. Let's end this stupid game here. Six dots, Otogi. Okay. Previous one is Q, other one's Otogi. Captive Butterfly 7. Title drop. His work is rate His work is rated R15 and contains the following elements. Thank God for content warnings every time. Anyone that does this saves me some time. So read it now, and if you're not comfortable comfortable with any of this, feel free to leave on the video now. So in any case, after that, let's start. Okay, I understand. Wow, you really have a choice here. So you can also just quit immediately. I mean, that's a speed run if you want to end the game immediately. Nope, I don't want. I'm uncomfortable with this content warnings. I'm just gonna leave. Congratulations, you got the you got the URP ending. Lately, work has been nothing but misfortunes. Okay, is it already fast? Let me just check preferences again. There we go, preferences. Oh god, that's right. So let's make it fast. Anyway, let's save here just in case. I thought that after quitting my host club job after breaking up, I could at least switch to a somewhat more proper office job. In the end, I went back there after 2 months. I've settled with the fact that I'm stuck with the endless cycle of liver poisoning at this host club. Now I missed the last train in the midst of a rainstorm. In the midst of a rainstorm, not a vacant cab inside on the road. See if that's not bad enough. Your room will your room for two will be on the seventh floor. We wish you have a pleasant stay. Hotel staff. Definitely not suspicious. We apologize about the inconvenience. Huh? Q, okay. Boy oh boy. They really look handsome. I'm not gonna lie on that. The hotel staff look over with a wary gaze. Very suspicious. Let's go, Q. Otogi. Aren't you too excited? He went in the room ahead of me, almost as if he's doing a little run. I stood by the door, watching him gaze at the view outside before rummaging through the drinks in the mini fridge. It's soft. Nice. He sat on the bed with a slight bounce. Kyu. It's my first time going here on my own. Six dots. Then, young master. Welcome to the adult's world. Dressed in cute clothes. A stand seemingly hiding their presence. Sullen face and eyes of melancholy. I forgot something. I'm not sure if this is their original music anyway, so if there's any copyright, I forgot to set the second audio. Jesus. Well, we'll just figure it out. If this will go uploaded anyways. Dressed in cute clothes. A stand seemingly hiding their presence. Sullen face and eyes of melancholy. With an unexpected sense of innocence from someone who used to frequent where I work. Perhaps this facade was how he turned my life over. It's been months since I last saw Otogi in person, but I remember seeing his family name on some news report. I didn't look into it, not my business anyways. Okay? I've sworn to cut ties. Cut ties with them. But the one vacant hotel in a walkable distance is the one we used to go. And conveniently, there was only a double bedroom left. If this happened a few months ago, I would have suspected he had done something using his pocket money worth a year of my paycheck. Even if he did anything, I really just wanted to rest for the night instead of wasting my energy confronting him. Unfortunately, I have to admit that it's just some wretched fortune dragging us together. Six dots. He still hasn't said a thing, and he's pretty focused. He's pretty focused on his phone. Maybe he's deliberately ignoring me. Thinking about that pisses me off. Knowing all I did to help him was in vain. Crash. Okay, that's a sound effect, of course. I just want to say it. Exclamation point question mark. Did the elevator stop? Now. Otogi knocked on the elevator door. Like that's gonna do anything. The door opened, to my surprise. That's a very long sound effect, I think. Yeah, it is a very long sound effect for elevator. 6 dots. Should we go? I don't think this is the right place. 6 dots. Don't just go off on your own. Have some sense of danger. Forget it. I should have known nothing goes in that head of his. Not seeing him for a while made me forget how troublesome he is. I hesitantly exited the elevator, knowing there's no good staying here. There's a plaque here. Seems like we're above the sixth floor. Well, are you doing this figuratively, buddy? We didn't make it. We didn't make it to the seventh floor. I'm not sure if that was supposed to be really cut anyway on six. The time on my phone hasn't changed since we left the elevator. It's really like a nice transition anyway, when like a you know, just to like check a to check the to save or something. Time on my phone hasn't changed since we left the elevator. Well, surely it had been over a minute. Messages aren't sending out though. Well, welcome to hell, buddy. I can still go online and look at old posts though. You got everything together, don't you? He treats this situation like it's under his control, like always. We're probably confined here. Time must have stopped too. Like some lame horror game. You're in one right now, kind of, buddy. Shouldn't you at least be a bit scared? I don't know. I mean, I can relate if they don't. So for me, like most of the time, I just run into like a jump scare trigger and boom. See. The one thing I will notice as well, like the six as well, and the one thing I would say, the icon of this game has also a six cutoff a little bit. Six dots. Let's look around. There we go. See? You don't need to be worried. Let's just go investigate. Six dots. And as always, he doesn't reply. It's like I am non-existent until he wants attention. But then I guess he's right. We might as well see what we could do around here. If not getting out, at least surviving until we know where we are. And maybe I can get back on good terms with Otogi. Man. No, what am I thinking? It's not worth it. You sure about it? It's beyond saving, anyways. What should I investigate? Okay, here we are. Our first choice and our first save. Definitely I will reload here. Let's go to the stairs. I'll try walking the stairs to see if we could get anywhere. Stay here. I'll come back when I find something. Otogi nodded without a verbal reply. I went up the stairs, but ended up on the same floor. On the same floor. Huh? Huh? We're really stuck here. No worries. You're gonna be not stuck soon anymore. What should I investigate? Okay. The elevator. We went back to the elevator. The door is still open. The elevator music is still playing. Otogi tried clicking the elevator buttons. What are you? Error. Exclamation point, question mark. You don't really look surprised at all. You're just like instantly like, The intercom. Intense low spirits detected. To those of you who are in misfortune, please enjoy your stay until it is removed. Thank you for your attention. What nonsensical variety show is this? So we can't leave. So we can't leave until we make up. It's like fan fiction. Sure, buddy. Uh, Hopefully it's not AO3. What is this? Another one of your little games. 6 dots. Even I'm not that immature. Knowing Otogi, it is something completely possible that he could do. His compulsive behavior doesn't change. What should I investigate? Okay, the rooms. I went to the nearest room and tried to push the door open. Wouldn't budge. Classic. Yep. Totally everything is stuck here. As if like they are all walls. This door doesn't open either. Otogi tried to open the door on the opposite side. Our supposed room number is 0707. Interesting, it's not 007. What if we try the 7th room? Seems like you're good at escape rooms. How many more fourth wall breaks do you need to go? I followed Otogi to the room with a 7 written on the door. At this point, I'd rather let him do everything. After all long night at work, I just want to rest. Otogi tapped the card. It opened. I wonder if there's alcohol. That's your first thing to worry about? That's your first concern? Me too, bud. Otogi looked around, walking in first. Interesting. Student ID card. Togi? Interesting. 20XX April. Student number 6711783. Okay. Togi. I look towards Otogi. No doubt this is him. Why would this ID card be here? Tell him your findings or don't tell. Okay. Probably our first branching choice here. I'd rather not tell him. 6 dots. Maybe he came here. Maybe he came here with someone else. Who could it? It wouldn't be any of the guys from the club. I would know if it was. For some reason, I feel a bit defeated. Defeated. There we go. Jesus. There's still a lot of other things to search for in the room. What should I look at? Okay. So this is branch 1. Okay. The shelf. I opened the shelf embedded on the wall. On the wall above the counter. Whiskey. No, we wouldn't be drinking that. I'll save it for later then. 6 dots. Should I look at the bathroom? A standard hotel bathroom. I tried turning on the tap. Blood water. The vibration points, okay. Yeah, let's not play that any further. That rips my fucking ear. Holy shit. Fine. Jesus. The exclamation points. What's wrong? Nothing. Just startled. Startled. 6 dots. What should I look at? The balcony. I unlocked the balcony door. It's not raining anymore. Yeah, the weather's really weird. You could just jump out of here, you know. Maybe there's still like like in a portal thing. There was no wind as well, which was odd for a hotel so close to the sea. Looking at the car stop in place, it proves that time has indeed stopped. Dependency is human nature. Humans are pack animals who can't live on their own. But you, it seems you're not just looking for someone to rely on. 6 dots. Okay. It's a very interesting thing. You're aiming for a place so high up that you'd be shattered instantly the moment you hit the ground. Okay. Yet you want someone there to catch you from your self-inflicted danger. Okay. Self-inflicted danger. Or might as well have someone be torn apart with you. Let's see. These tendencies stem from unstable relationships in childhood. You've equated love to destruction, haven't you? 6 dots. You're straight to the point as always. Interesting. I paid so much to hear things that would keep me up at night. Seems like that's all. Oh, I'm a bit tired. Oh, okay. Sure about that. I actually yawned. We can rest in the room that's open. We went back into the open room. It has been a while since Otogi and I went to. No, I shouldn't think about that anymore. I really need to get another job. As I was lost in my thoughts, Otogi has already settled down. Nothing really bothers you. It's like a school trip. No, it's nothing like it at all. I wouldn't know. Never been to one. 6 dots. That's right. He had barely been able to join any social events, being caught up with issues at home. Okay. Have you? Yeah, of course. How was it? Terrible. 6 dots. Wasn't great. They fought over things that won't mean anything at this point. I'll give myself a point for that. But it was like the end of the world to them back then. Tried to have them talk it out, but nothing worked. I moved here for college after that and never saw them again. 6 dots. If that's so, let's have a school trip here. Huh? We can play games like Uno. Is Truth or Dare to elementary school? 7 dots. He's really keen on it. Besides, we have this. You're actually going to drink it. Without a reply, Otogi opened the bottle. I'll go first, Truth. You know, this makes it less like the school trip you want. 6 dots. His arms wrapped tightly on my neck. A bit too tight. Otogi. 6 dots. Otogi. His breath was unsteady. Otogi, loosen your grip. He froze for a split. He froze for a split second before rolling onto his back next to me. 6 dots. Tired already, young master. 6 dots. He's usually aloof, but touch a defeated sigh was uncharacteristic of him. Kyu. Two people end up turning out as what they despise. What they despise. 6 dots. You're not asking me a question, aren't you? You have an answer that can be changed. You click his tongue. Maybe I'm the perfect example of genetic inheritance. You must find me erratic. A hassle. 6 dots. I see. Too bad for me. It's my job to deal with hassles like you. We took a few drinks before settling on the floor. He really gets fired up over little things like this. Because these are all experiences he never had. 6 dots. There probably isn't anyone else that will listen to him so attentively. I'm probably the only person that could keep up with this behavior. And I had also left him be. I thought I couldn't save him from his spiral of desire to be controlling to anyone he makes a connection with. But what if this is my second chance? Maybe I could start with an icebreaker. Four choices. Alright. Let's go for ask what he was doing tonight. So, what were you doing to miss the train? 6 dots. To be honest, I don't remember. 6 dots. I was out. I was walking, and I ended up here. Very mystery. It's like I had to be here or something. 6 dots. Sure. I believe you. I believe that. As if. I had suspected he wouldn't tell me anything. I feel like I wasted a question somehow. Then, it's your turn. You're really getting heated up. Don't care. Truth or dare? Jesus Christ. Okay. Since we selected the right option, let's go for dare. Okay. Otogi poured the whiskey into a glass, almost filling it to the brim. Hey. Down this. Are you looking down on me? I do this for a living. I pick up the glass warily, trying not to let a single drop spill out. Then likely it's a poison. Who knows how much this costs? Oh, you actually drank it. Of course I did. Anyways, scrap that. Your turn. True. Again. We could ask something less trivial. Okay. Oh God. There's so many choices here. I'm not sure how we'll do this. So I will say this right now. There are 7 endings in this. So Alright. Let's see. Okay. Let's see about breaking up. Why did you agree to breaking up so easily? 6 studs. Is that a problem? No, I was surprised. I guess it had to be because I saw it coming. Okay. Thought you'd get tired of me eventually. 6 dots. When we were together, I always wanted to show that he was avageable, no matter how damaged he was. In the end, I only proved that he was correct. That being said, he grew soft cube. Huh? He used to be more harsh, even when we first met. But I guess he must be tired. Long night, isn't it? 6 dots. Now, in front of Otogi, I don't even know what I could say. It's more difficult to deal with, considering he knows more about me than I would have liked. Maybe he would know more than I do. At Kyu, I'm supposed to break down whatever act a customer puts on, so they get some crude satisfaction of being understood. Yet, I couldn't read Otogi like anyone else. Okay. In front of Otogi, I'm just... your turn. Alright. I feel like if we keep daring, it's just going to be drink this again. Let's dare again. Tell me 3 things you like about me. That's basically the truth. But sets me aside from all those crying, broken masochists that come see you every night. What I like about Otogi. It never is because you're rich and stupid and easy to scam more drinks out of. Back to attention-seeking mode, young master. Yeah. There's no way I'm going to tell him why I am a fan of him. 6 dots. I'll take that answer. Looks like they read their mind. 6 dots. It must be tiring. Make to think of a comeback every time. What are you trying to say? If I were you, I just want to rest and not talk to anyone. 6 dots. 7 dots. Just kidding. Triple dot question mark. I'll take another question then. What's the fun when you're not adventurous in this game? Okay. Seems like you're getting heated up too. Okay. God. I mean, that's our only choice anyway. As about our current situation. Do you think we'll get out of here? If you're asking me that anyway, no. 6 dots. Who knows? I'm perfectly fine with dying here. But I'd like to get out of here with you. I'm sure there's a way out. No. What about you? Would you like to die here with me here? Or would you like to leave with me? 6 dots. In the end, Otogi never changes. I just want to rest peacefully. But that might not be fulfilled, considering we're completely stuck here. Okay. Interesting. We also have avoid the question. Uh, I'm just gonna go for avoid the question for now because I keep choosing like the rightmost anyway. So let's go with the rightmost. I'm gonna try to stick in another question. 6 dots. It wasn't obvious, but it sounded like he let out a laugh. It's easy to read people. They're often troubled, pained, and in need of help. The one who gets along with everyone must be troubled, pleasing everyone. The one who get the one who couldn't get along with anyone must be troubled being alone. Come on, man. It couldn't be that bad, right? There's no way I could do that. Okay. So question mark and null. I know you're trying to help me Sayonji, but I'm not saying that you have to get down on your knees or anything. Just a few words won't hurt. It will make everyone feel better. Don't you have a role to play? If you can do so, you'll be freed from your sorry self. Then I can save you. My part is Kyu. I'll save you. That's my part. We exchange a few more questions and challenges throughout the night. Then it's my turn. Truth or dare? Let this be the last question. Truth. 6 dots. I guess I could ask this now. After today, what do you think of me? Well, I'm going to save here. I hate you. I hate you. Even after this, I still resent you. I still resent you. 6 dots. Even though, just because we had a few good times, doesn't make it overshadow the bad things. Even today, all you've been doing is just trying to keep everything going your way. Whether it's getting a hold of the situation or this game we're playing. You really never change, haven't you? Every time you... Yeah, I know. Sorry I asked that. You know, maybe I just needed someone I can keep under my grasp. You're probably right. You wanted to change me, but change isn't something that could just happen to me. 6 dots. Kyu. Maybe I could change you instead. Alright. If we can just stay the way we are, we can be together again. Alright, 6 dots. You're still going with whatever you want to say, aren't you? I felt something tighten around my neck. Surprisingly, there was no pain. Struggle. 6 dots. 6 dots. Nothing. I didn't think I'd be able to fall asleep in this situation. My head hurts, and it felt like I've been asleep for hours. When I looked outside, it was still night. That's right. Time has stopped. Otogi is still asleep. 6 dots. Maybe what I said was too harsh. But it is true. We can't go back. We shouldn't go back. We shouldn't have started in the first place. My fingers ran through Otogi's hair. No matter how many times I tell myself to reset him. 6 dots. He felt abnormally cold. Dead. I wonder if he's dreaming. He used to tell me the dreams he had. and I would analyze what they meant. So, he righted, making a feeble attempt to turn away. I back off a bit, giving him some space. Since that's not all dreams to interesting, not all dreams point to interesting things. I told him. Some tell him to face himself. That is something he fails in doing. Whatever, it's none of my business anymore. Six thoughts. I went I went to the I went out to the balcony for a smoke, scrolling at what remainder there was online before I got here. Six thoughts. There's something bugging me about Otogi. He seemed weird. Not that he wasn't odd since the day I knew him. Six thoughts. I went to look at the article I saw a few days ago, featuring his family. January 31st, 20XX. The only child of the youngest daughter of the Atose family had passed away in a fatal traffic accident. Interesting. The Atose family states the incident had taken place when the victim of the tragedy, Atose Togi, was returning home alone prior to the end of the family gathering. Investigation states that due to the rainstorm, the taxi the victim was in had crashed through the fence into the ocean. Six thoughts. What? No wonder the hotel staff looked towards us in such an odd manner. Such an odd manner. I must have been mumbling to myself. Q. I think triple dots question mark. I turned back on an instinct. Turned back on an instinct. I probably shouldn't have. Did I get caught? Otogi. Otogi. What do you? Is that so? That's why it's so cold. That's why you had to push me away. That's why you had to resent me. Six dots. It doesn't matter now, though, right? Q. Leave this place with me. You'll be promised forever happiness. It's somewhere even we can be forgiven. And there won't be any more suffering, and nothing will fall apart. There won't be anyone left that you have to save. This time, let me save you, Q. No. Sorry, buddy. Not going. Six dots. As I thought, you really don't like me, right? That's okay. I still have time to change that. Oops. Here we go, creepy smile. Did you know that people don't change? They say people always reminisce their first love. There's no such thing as falling out of love, right? Ending. Captive in the Eternal Abyss. Ending selected 107. Alright. Time for another run. Let's just go here. Sure, we go. I didn't give him an answer, but I'm sure he understood. It wasn't that I wanted to live with Otogi specifically. I just needed a way out of here. You might be right. I should let it end. Otogi, I'm surprised you would have good recommendations. This coffee really is. Otogi. Six dots. His face was almost buried onto the cafe table. You know, I was already right that Otogi might be already dead because like he doesn't remember. Thinks my mom's on the other table. If I get caught, it's over. Okay, 6 dots. I looked over. There was a table of well-dressed ladies chattering. You know, this makes you look even more suspicious. 6 dots. Just follow my lead. I leaned over the table with a napkin. Darling, you've gotten something here. My body covers Otogi. Over Otogi. On the outside, we're like a regular, unassuming couple. Come on, still on your phone. Aren't we on the date? 6 dots. Lame. Otogi looked up, lowering his voice. Whatever works. Am I right, darling? Now that makes us accomplices, right? 6 dots. Even if we won't love each other for as long as we live, we'll still be together. On the other side, forever. Ending captive by contract. 1207. Nice. So let's try loading here first. Let's say I like you this time. I Unfortunately, I still do like you. 6 dots. None of the good we had could overshadow the bad things. Unfortunately, I'd still think of how you'd be doing once in a while. I feel complicated hearing that. I guess above all, I'm glad I have scarred your life forever. Your terrible personality hasn't changed a bit, huh? Okay, Otogi. 6 dots. I couldn't figure who it was. I couldn't figure who it was that moved. Maybe it was me. It really didn't matter. Ah, it feels like before. It couldn't be the alcohol. I'm used to it to begin with. Kyu, may I? 6 dots. I lean forward. 6 dots. The air is growing thin. I can still smell the faint, salty scent of the rain. Otogi is pushing himself onto me, even though it's not the first time. I could feel myself heating up from how cold his skin feels. Well, definitely being dead, of course. Kyu, go out with me. Huh? Has the alcohol alcohol gone to your head? Can't you remember? I'm only here because you paid me. Yeah, but the rules here don't say no, right? Such ah, my life is ruined. 6 dots. Otogi, you're really cold. 6 dots. Was it the rain? You should have heated up by now. Not to mention the alcohol he had drank. He should feel warmer. Well, this is probably two endings as well. No? Alright. Return. Uh, keep going. It doesn't matter anymore. I close my eyes. His arms wrap around my neck. He held on to me. Closer. 6 dots. I should at least try to fight back. but I didn't have the energy to. Perhaps an easy way out was what I was looking for this whole time. 6 dots. Alas, we'll be together until the end of time. Dun, 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 dun. Captain taken away. So I got 3 out of 7. Load. Continue that. Push him away. I push him away. And Q. I think that's enough for now. Your Otogi. What were you doing before you came here? Didn't I tell you? I was. I remember. I was looking for you, Q. I have something I have to do. There's somewhere I have to take you. To heaven or hell. Come with me, Q. Let's go somewhere. 6 dots. It was really cold. He was unfazed by the oddities here. His ID card was 6 dots. Taking a step back, I pulled out my phone and searched up Otogi on the news app. I found the article from days ago that I ignored. Interesting. Okay, same thing, I think. The person the access. But you can skip this though, unfortunately. This is still the same thing. Right? Yeah, still the same thing. Yet, you can skip this. Fence into the ocean, same thing. 6 dots. What? No wonder the hotel staff looked towards us in such an odd manner. I must have been mumbling to myself. Otogi leaned in closer, knocking my phone out of my hand. Otogi. Okay. You're not supposed to still be here, right? 6 dots. Is that so? That's why it's so cold. That's why you had to push me away. 6 dots. Doesn't matter now though, right? Anyway, leave. Okay, same thing. Okay, I think this might still be the same thing. I know this is a hard decision, Q, but you should really consider it. You leave this place with me. Okay. Same thing. This is different because, yeah. Don't go. Really? It's only go then. Well, let's play go. Fine. 6 dots. There's no reason for me not to go, right? 6 dots. Even until now, I still couldn't let go of you. No matter how hard I try, I couldn't forget you. I resent you, Otogi, but I'm sure an end like this is fitting for someone like me. 6 dots. Of course. We'll become happy together. Only if we're together. That's my cue. You should stay with me. Forever, okay? 6 dots. Even in death, you won't let go of me, won't you? Ending. Captive returning to the soil. And it's collected 4 out of 7. Alright, so let's choose like some of the another earlier for now. So let's see this one. This one load. Let's see this first one. Die here with Otogi. Dying with you here doesn't seem half bad. Triple that exclamation point. I was also surprised by what I said. But in this situation, do we even have a choice? Okay, same thing. So, okay. This might still be the same thing at this point, so I don't think it would matter that much. So, let's just take a quick recheck. Struggle. You promised, didn't you, Q? You live here with me. You'll live here with me. You'll be out of here soon. Okay, 6 dots. Good night, Q. I'll see you on the other side. Ending. Captive in another world. Endings collected 5 out of 7. Okay. It's not hard to get the endings here, so let's select I like Q. Same thing, right? To be honest, Q, I had been thinking that there might be no way out of there might be no way out of here. 6 dots. Q. Let's spend the rest of our time here. There's food to survive up a few days in the room. And after that, we can just. He didn't have to continue for me to understand. It wasn't like the thought didn't cross my mind. At this moment, I couldn't think. Any sharp retorts I could usually think of on the whim wouldn't come out. Alright. I won't think of a way out anymore. 6 dots. Then I'll be in your care. Otogi, stop with these childish threats. He didn't look back. Looking down at the void under his feet. I still remember what he said. He said I'm aiming for a place so high up. I'd be shattered instantly the moment I hit the ground. 6 dots. Would you come with me, Q? Let's be torn apart together. Then, we won't have to think about all these pointless things anymore. I woke up to the scent of alcohol and rainwater. The rain must have stopped long ago. I haven't heard it in a while. Q. Here's another drink. I took another large sip. I haven't been so relieved in a while. It's too suffocating out there, isn't it? It's better here, right? That's why stay with me here, okay? I'll take you with me soon. Huh? What you wanted in the end? Someone who would break, rot, shatter, and give up everything with you. Certainly, nothing matters anymore. Our only choice left is to be together. No suffering, no pain, no complicated things to think about. Of course, I'll stay by your side. Ending. Captive on the back of the earth. And excited 6 out of 7. Okay. Alright, we'll check the other choice. I feel like this might still be the same anyways, but we'll see. Let's go back here. Let's check the other choice. Live with Otogi. Don't say something like that. We'll get out of here together. 6 dots. Q. Let's go somewhere. Huh? It's raining pretty heavily. Did you forget? We're stuck on this floor. 6 dots. Okay, same thing. What do you think of me? Okay, we'll save here. One of them might still lead into the same ending anyways. But we'll check it anyway. So let's go with I hate you first again. Let's start telling him your findings. Otogi, I found your ID card here. I found your ID card here. Huh? That's weird. 6 dots. His tone was insincere. He speaks that way when he's mad or not. when he's mad or lying. I still remember that. Maybe he came here with someone else. Who could it? It wouldn't be any of the guys from the club. I know if it was. But of course, he wouldn't tell me about it. After all, we're... For some reason, I feel a bit defeated. There's still a lot of other things to search for in the room. Okay, let's save here anyway. I think this might still be the same enemy at this point, so I will definitely edit this out just for you. But for me, I will suffer here checking it out and see if there's anything new that I like. At least the shelf, skip, put in the bathroom, skip, balcony, skip. Alright, so let's go for this. Okay, so here we are. We showed the other thing. We can still load the earlier one and see if it's going to be. That's how he's been. Okay, so how have you been doing? Nuts, 6 nuts. What a boring question. Is this a host ability to do small talk? Only because it's you. Now answer. There's been nothing. 6 nuts because you're fucking dead. That's it. Everything's the same. Except I didn't see you anymore. 6 nuts. I feel like I wasted the question then. Somehow. Don't care. Truth or dare. Let's go with truth this time. Are you a dog or a cat person? And apparently, I'm the one asking boring questions, huh? Aren't there more interesting questions you could ask? We haven't met in months, and that's all you could think of. At least I didn't ask, how are you doing? 6 that's just also low, I guess. I can't refute that. So, a dog or a cat? Okay, interesting. Now here we get a choice. I'm gonna go being a cat. Cats probably. Seems less troublesome. The town I grew up in had a stray dog roaming around. It attacked anyone who tried to touch it or feed it. Even when I tried to approach it kindly and tone down its aggression, it would still try to bite my arse. It was a pain in the arse. Treated as some idiot kid story. Diary of a dumb kid. 6 nuts. Even if it was a pain, he still tried to take care of it. You like ungrateful dogs who couldn't be saved. Am I right, Kyu? 6 nuts. Anyway, scrap that. Your turn. You can ask about something less trivial. Okay. Alright, here we go again. I'm gonna go for about identity first. About identity. I've met the sharp and eerie gcge crossdresser Otogi, whose sheltered upbringing makes him stand out from everyone else in the district. And after we started dating, I've gotten to know him as Otogi, a wounded boy with a ghostly thin presence, who disappears into the background at the blink of an eye, as well as the person in between possessive and controlling. Otogi and Otogi, which one is the real you? 6 nuts. What a question. 6 nuts. When I first made Otogi, I thought it didn't matter if Otogi died. But I guess I started getting tired of them. Without Otogi, there wouldn't be Otogi. Whether it's the callous landmine girl or the ghost-like boy, I am both of them. So they're both the real me. That being said, okay, same thing now at this point. Your turn. Truth. Why do you only quit after we break up? 6 dots. Because I didn't want you to come harassing me and making a fuss. I'm not asking why you quit. I'm asking why you quit after we broke up. You made far more than you need, didn't you? 6 dots. Who knows? Maybe I like the money. I gotta get every last penny I can while those coming over are still suffering, right? 6 dots. You're not good at being a host, aren't you? 6 dots. I don't know what he understood, but it can't be good. I tried quitting once. Guess what happened? Speaking of my job, the customer today. I needed to console her and missed the last train. Even if it was past closing hours, I couldn't leave her be. 6 dots. Maybe I am not good at this job. It must be tiring, okay? Same thing. Let's go for this. So, let's go for a reason for cross-dressing. What made you start wearing those? These 6 dots. High school girlfriend's family didn't want her going out with a guy. So I pretended to be some girl best friend. These clothes used to make me feel like I'm naturally good at doing something special for once. Or I guess there's the satisfaction of seeing someone deceived. Now it's just something I wear. Maybe I enjoy being someone else, or whatever. Let me see. This one? Yes. So dog or cat? Let's go for dog option. Dogs. I guess because I see them. I thought I grew up in a stray dog roaming around. It attacked anyone who tried to touch it or feed it. And that's why you like dogs. Taking notes. What? Anyway, scrap that. Okay, turn. Push him away. Don't go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, it doesn't matter. Huh? Oh, there we go. But don't you, okay. It's a 7 ending. Don't you. I can't just leave with you, Otogi. I still have. Did you say you Kyu? What the hell was that, Otogi? You can't just come up like that while I'm with a customer. Do you want me to lose my job? What the? I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I could feel the grotesque mix of his saliva on my blood dripping from my lips. Otogi, let's sit down first, okay? No matter how you look at it, it's twisted from the core. I'll get us a... No. Let's go pick something to drink together. I'll stay here with you. You'll be alright. Surely, no matter how broken and wounded you are, I could still patch you up. After all, something like that is all I'm good for. My head feels like it's been set on fire and drenched in ice at the same time. You pretended to like me, pretended to care about me. I'm sure you still hate me. I could see the glass shards on the ground with the pool of liquor and I must be losing too much blood. You must you must reset me. Ah, I'm sorry. I really like you. Don't be mad at me, okay? We'll be together. 6 dots. In the end, I still couldn't save you, couldn't I? There we go. Ending, captive, bumps of flesh. So I figured that out because, yeah, remember it's 7. So I figured why not click the don't go 7 times. There we go. Endings collected 7 out of 7. Captive underfloor 7. Cast. Otogi as Otogi. Seonji Kokyu as Kyu. Beta testers, Rhea as Moga, production, NQZ10. Background stock images, Unsplash, SFX, Pixabase, Zapslat, special thanks. Rhea for writing feedback. At least it's SFX, right? Not audio. Thank you for playing Captive Underfloor 7. It's my first solo introduction. I'm glad I could put up the complete label in front of it. Haha. As I wrote the story, Kyu and Otogi's characters became more developed in my mind. Unfortunately, not all of it could be included in the game. However, I do plan to post more about them on my social media accounts. Please follow me on Twitter or X and Instagram. Maybe I'll make a Tumblr blog or a site for OCs or games too. Man, I wish they have a piece here or something, but I can understand. One day I may be making a site as well, but we'll see. Wow. You know, I should have thought about that already. Why not just click the don't go for 7 times? So yeah, that's it for Captive Underfloor 7. And I check all the choices, at least, before going for the ending. Overall, very toxic though, that's all I can say about it. Yeah. I would say it's an alright game at least. At least good. That's I could say. I really like the visuals, the art style. And art style is like pretty much like one thing I'm really pretty much interested in at least. Where the story is, it is very sad but also toxic anyway. But still, everything here is like a bad ending again. So far, I've been playing games with really just bad endings anyway in general. Like nothing really good. But I really having like a more perception of like seeing like endings. As much as I enjoy this kind of games, still I enjoyed it till the end. Character designs, character as well, like really cool. I also like I think at least it's kind of like it's not vibrant at least, and it's a little dull color, so fitting for like the current situation, I guess a little bit. I can say only vibrant parts at least were like the hotel room a little bit. Even it's like mostly like color range of hues, I think, or gradient at least. Still, I enjoyed the game. Well, if you ever somehow win on this, I think I'm not sure if it's like a competitive game jam or not, but anyway, that's it for Captive Underfloor 7. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you into another game. So, bye bye, and may stars guide you.